Don't you hate it when you've got something, you're on a train of thought, and then you just kind of fall off the train and tumble down a hill, and you can't catch up to the train because it's already turned the corner? I had something to talk about, and it just... I cannot remember what I was going to talk about. It just went straight... Well, maybe we'll just talk and I'll come up with something. What about... Robot lips. Have you noticed? Robots having lips. Isn't that weird? How recently, whenever they adapt a popular robot from, say, the small screen or from the printed page to the big screen, they'll give him lips. What is up with that? Why? Why would you ever do that? Like Optimus Prime, one of the most venerated and popular robots in popular culture in recent history. They make the Transformers movies, and his faceplate lowers, and he's got lips. Weird moving lips. Oh, if I had a nickel for every time I recorded a perfectly good video and the machinery crapped out in the middle, so I didn't record the whole thing like it said it did. Well, I still haven't thought of... Right in the middle of my robot lips rant. Alright, for the third time. Yes, it's the third time, because I tried making a video at first and I didn't like it, so then I made another video and that crapped out in the middle, so now I'm trying again to talk about the robot lips. I don't want to, because what I said the first time was perfectly good, and I don't want to have to say to... Once again, talking about robot lips, and how it's weird how they feel like they constantly have to give robots lips in movies, because it's not always necessary. You look at the Transformers. In the cartoons, there are plenty of Transformers with lips, but in the movies, a lot of those Transformers don't have lips. First, they took their mouths away. But Optimus Prime, one of the few Transformers who didn't have visible moving lips in spite of being made of metal, they undid his iconic appearance just to give him moving lips. No one wanted them to do that, but they did it. And if it seems like I'm unnecessarily upset about that, it's because I'm sick and tired of going over these same points and the camera eating my footage. Okay, but Ultron. Now it's time for me to talk about Ultron. Again, I don't know if you've read the comics, but in the comics, Ultron, he doesn't have a mouth. He's got this weird sort of bug skull looking thing. But in the movies, they give him lips. Why do they give robots lips in movies? It looks weird. It looks bizarre. Why would a robot even want to exist with lips? If you've just got, you know, a source of sound, an ability to speak, why would you need to construct... It makes no sense. I'm calm now. Believe it or not, this is kind of a part of the process of making videos. Invariably, or usually, the camera will eat a percentage of whatever I'm doing or saying, and I'll be mad about it for a while, but eventually I'll calm down and ultimately create something better than what I would have done otherwise. The camera eating the footage is actually kind of a part of the creative process. Believe it or not, a lot of my videos would have been even crappier if the camera hadn't destroyed the original versions. Were we still talking about robot lips? Where did we leave off? Well, I'm not sure there's much else to talk about. The camera didn't cut off that last time, by the way. I was just editing. I'm in the editing phase. Or I will be. Or I will have been by the time you hear it. Well, there's not much more to talk about where robot lips are concerned. I'm sure there are other examples of robots having lips in movies where they didn't have lips previously. Otherwise, it'd just be silly to have made a video about 2 examples of robots having lips in movies where they didn't previously. It's an interesting word, robot, or at least I find it interesting, in part because of the pronunciation shift that took place in America for some reason. I don't know why, but if you watch old movies, you'll notice they used to talk with this, a New England accent? Things were pronounced differently once upon a time. Robots were robots. Mad scientist comes in through a door. Behold, my robot, my mechanical man. He's mechanical, but how does he move? How does he talk? He's electrical, an electrical mechanical robot. But how do you get the electricity into him? With vitamins. I feed my mechanical robot electrical vitamins. I love talking like that. Why did we stop talking like that? It's so kooky. Vitamins. Robot. Mechanical. Electrical. And this thing with our eyes. I love to pronounce the letter I, even when it didn't exist. Robot. Robot. There's not really any direction to go in from here. I still can't recall what it was that I was originally going to talk about. You know, looking at myself, I've gotten kind of gaunt. I've been dieting a lot lately. I could have seen Scott McCloud at Mocha. I didn't. I mean, I saw him. I didn't talk to him. I would have, but I forgot. Yeah. I guess that's good enough for now.